Happy Tuesday. I'm ready. It's new DC day. It's time to take a look at what's coming out this week, even though it's not a lot. Enjoy the afternoon. Take a little pause for the cause, hang out, realign for our day. Just enjoy some comic books, run a giveaway. I've reloaded on the Ollie's 5-pack mysteries. They had a lot of good ones, a lot of new ones. I was able to cherry pick some awesome ones. So check out the super chat goal down below and we will get things rocking and rolling. Let's go. This felt like some appropriate clips, some fun clips. It is DC Day after all, and we're definitely going to be talking about the new Superman trailer. It has definitely split the internet once again. Everyone's talking about it. Don't know if that's necessarily always a good thing, but also in the meantime, don't forget that today's video is sponsored by ABX Comics and Games. That's sponsors the giveaway for today. Those brand new DC comics that go out every week come from none other than ABX Comics and Games. So be sure to check them out. They're linked below. If you don't have a comic shop, if you're looking for somewhere to pick up weekly books and you need to make a mail order list or whatever, they do long distance shipping, all that good stuff, and free orders over $100. So don't miss out on new comics because you don't have a shop close to you. Check out the community's comic shop, ABX Comics and Games. Also, if you're looking for an online retailer with some awesome exclusives, it's MegaCon season. So, you know, Big Time Collectibles is doing big things right now. A lot of Transformers love going on over there, getting ready for that huge convention. And if you need anything clean, pressed, or submitted to grading, look no further. Justin's Comics has got you covered. Let him know you found him through the channel here. He'll definitely take care of you. And it's the last week for memberships before we do the Legion Loot giveaway this Sunday. I don't, baby. Thank you, though. So make sure you check out the membership stuff. See if it's something for you. I'll be showing off what's in the big Legion Loot giveaway a little bit later on in the stream here. And that also gets you the loyalty badges next to your name, the custom emojis. It gets you exclusive access to videos that are just for the Legionnaires, as well as invitations to members only streams that I try to do about, I don't know, I guess 2 or 3 a month, maybe. I'd like to say once a week, but it's not that consistent, not with kids running around, but they're really fun. I have a blast doing them. It's really informal. Just anybody can hop up on camera and hang out, or just hang out in the chat. Just shoot the ish, open mail, just whatever, really. Just hang out. It's a good time. So say to some of the people in the chat while I wait on more people to roll in. Only 14 here at the beginning. What's going on? Las Crucias clocking in first, 12:17 p.m. Woohoo to you. Ruby G is in the building. Cowabunga to you, good sir. What is going on? We got Matt, Heroes for Hire. Happy DC Day to you, my friend. Christina Payne, hello to you. We got Steph in the building. How are you doing today? Loaders Empire, what's up? What's up? I heard there might be a giveaway. There will be a giveaway. And don't forget the could potentially do an even bigger giveaway. So the little goal button above the chat gives you the details to see if you want to expand the giveaway. Brand new Ollie's packs. And I'll show some of those off as well. I have comic issues. What's going on? Listening while working. Yo, yeah, he posted that a cat that he has a broken leg and needs surgery. Man, I don't know how to check out that GoFundMe, but feel free to drop some information about that GoFundMe in the chat if anybody out there is in a position to be able to help out, help fund a cat surgery with a broken leg. Sometimes people need help. Don't hurt to ask, you know. What's going on, Faith and Misery? How are you doing today? Angel Rivera, good to see you. Hello, hello. Della Suspense, still dropping those little, I don't even know what you call them, pixel comic shorts on his YouTube channel. It's just like it's a comic cover, an iconic one or a recognizable one, and it's heavily pixelated, and you have to try to guess it. I have fun doing those pretty much every day. They pop up on my notification. It's a good time. Phil, what's going on, homie? How are you? KBDM, hello, hello. I hit up my Ollie's today, and they had nothing. Well, I didn't take them all. I promise you that. I left so many more than I picked up, but I picked up a stack of them. I got a stack to try to last me a little over a month, and there's some good ones in here. Bruce Timm's Justice League Gods and Monsters, like James Gunn's new DCU era of movies is like named after that, Gods and Monsters. But this was freaking awesome. They even did an animated movie out of it. So we got that one. Scored one with Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen #1, as well as Dark Crisis Big Bang, the one shot there, which kind of went back and looked at a lot of the Elseworld stuff that was happening in the universe at the time, including just Jurassic League and Dark Knights of Steel. Liam Sharp's Batman Reptilian. This is book number 3, shown on the outside of that one, which was really cool. And it had an NFL book on the other side, issue 1 of NFL Rough Zone, because these are random. So you'll get multiple books in it, but they're from different publishers across different eras, which is a cool part. Another one, which was awesome. You had DC Universe Lazarus Planet, The Revenge of the Gods, number 1, and then Death Metal Rise of the New God, which was insane. So those were 2 really good ones that I could see, because you never know what's on the middle. And then you had Green Lantern Corps 22 on there, some Green Lantern goodness. And that one had Draken New Dawn, issue number 1 of 3. And this is the Dan Moore variant. I'm like, Dan Moore. People love Dan Moore, including myself. And Ranger Slayer is always awesome. So I cherry-picked some that I thought were really cool. They had some dope ones with like some Superman covers that were from the 90s and stuff that I initially pulled. And I'm like, oh, these seem a little bit more relevant. Kind of went with the more relevant to right now ones. But if we hit that stretch goal for the super chat today, it's 5 super chats, $2 or more. We'll add that to today's giveaway on top of the awesome ABX giveaway. That's the brand new Superman Lex Luthor number 1 comes out tomorrow. That's the foil virgin, phenomenal read. Can't wait to get into it. And then I pulled that Power Girl number 17 because it was just a freaking beautiful cover. And this week is super duper small. It's a 5th release week of the month, so it's always small when that happens. So grab that Power Girl one to go with it. And of course, we'll pull the trading cards and stickers and all that as well. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Yeah, definitely don't forget to do that. What is going on, Ronnie Johnson? How are you doing today? Hello. Listening while I'm packing up comics. There you go. Pops is always working. The retired man always working. 14 strong. Jump to 17. That's my lucky number right there. 17. What's going on, Brother John's Comics? How are you today? Circumstances. What up, homie? And he'll be live tonight at 9:30. Thanks for always playing, Mark. 100% so far. Yeah, they're fun, man. Most of them are pretty recognizable for my brain. For whatever's wrong with my brain, it just notices them. 2 of them have been a little difficult. That What If Jane Foster took a second. Like I could see, like I thought like I was looking at Valkyrie, or then it clicked like, wait a minute. But it was fun. What's going on, Wayne Deacon? Stephen with the C has arrived. What is going on, homie? How are you doing today? Hello. And then it looks like we got the first $2 super chat from none other than Matt. Let's get this party started. Between now and next week, I'm going to put some new clips in there. Definitely need some new clips. I'm not taking the Godzilla ones out. That's not happening. But I'm definitely going to put some new ones in there. And I'm excited, too. We had some Monsterverse news with casting announcements that I talked about this past Sunday on the live stream with Sector 2815. Hashtag more Mamora. Yeah, I don't disagree. He's rocking right now on Justice League Unlimited and Superman. It's wild. It's wild. What's going on, Dope? My man. What is up, homie? Good to see you in here. I cannot wait to get to see you in person at Heroes Con. That is going to be such a blast. So many people of the community are going. And as your reminder, don't forget, there's still time. Pick up your tickets. It's June 20th through 22nd this year at the Charlotte Convention Center. If you are looking for hotel rates, be sure to go through the Heroes Con websites. They do have, what's it called, like event rates or convention rates, deals with surrounding hotels. I always recommend everyone to the Westin. That's where I always stay. That's where a lot of the creators stay. And whether you stay there or not, that's where you're going to be spending a lot of time, because that's where the party's happening. That's where the meals go down, the art auction, the Saturday night post-convention festivities and stuff. It just kind of streamlines your experience if you're able to. You know, it's not like you have to be staying there to be able to participate in anything that goes on there, but it just could potentially streamline it for you. But tickets on sale. Hope everybody can make it. This year we're doing like last year. Myself, Rob's Fat Sacks of Comics, and DJ Links have got our booth to set up for Comics Curing Cancer. So between now and then, we're going to be working like madmen to try to scramble together the stuff that we'll be having to present for Heroes Con to try to raise some money for Comics Curing Cancer and get the ball rolling. It was a fantastic year last year for Comics Curing Cancer. We're trying to make it even bigger this year and really, put a hurt on cancer, because that's exactly what it does to everybody else. And we got Madam Blaster dropping the $1.99 super chat. Okay, I'll play. Any Cowboys around now? I don't know about any Cowboys, but I do have a giant ape if you're interested in giant apes. That was such a fantastic moment at the end of that series. Raider Nation 87, what's going on? Good afternoon to you, homie. Thanks, Mark. It's very cool. It's a very cool stray cat. We took him to the emergency vet and found out he has a broken humerus bone. Oh, that's got to be painful. That's terrible, man. It's going to be epic, but yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I can't wait. Can't wait. I'm so excited. I was thinking about it riding around earlier, just when you first hit that floor and you just get to see like this ocean of comics. It's just like, it's like a little slice of heaven, you know? Like if it can be this good down here, it's just going to be so much greater on the other side. Like it's so fun. It is so fun. I'll be at the Weston lobby all night. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it really is the place to be. I'm a huge morning guy. Like my favorite part of the event is like the breakfast. Then just going to breakfast with the homies, and you'll be sitting next to like Al Milgram or Chris Claremont or Pat Broderick, and they're so freaking cool. It's just really fun. It's really fun. It is absolutely morphin time. What is going on, Steven, with the sleeves? I think Jim and I are coming down on Thursday, and we'll be at the Westin. My guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me. I know. Jim told me. I'm very excited. I'll be there on Thursday as well. That means we'll have 3 breakfasts together, my friend. 3 breakfasts together. Did no one see my comment? I did not. Did you comment? It might not have come through, Joe. What was your comment? What's going on, Chris? Got Chaos and Comics up in here. Hope everyone is having a blessed day and staying warm. Yeah, it feels good outside right now. You know, we had that cold snap, but yesterday was a little rainy, so a little bit of warm air came in. It's in like the 50s. It's nice to wear like a short sleeve t-shirt, some longs, and some flip-flops, and you're set. It's nice out right now. What's going on, Scotty? How are you today? I was in the backseat of the car riding with Al Milgram. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, when you went to that convention for that book you was working on. All right, so let's get into it. There's not a lot of books today to talk because it is the 5th release week of the month, but we're going to look at what's coming out anyways. You might look at everything coming out because we have more time to look at everything coming out than just necessarily the DC, but I'm probably going to skip over most of this stuff as, you know, as time goes. I'm getting a little more not caring about a lot of the stuff that's coming out. I'm getting stuck in my ways. I like what I like. Ultimate X-Men, trash. Green Lantern issue number 19, written by Jeremy Adams. This is a big one. Very excited about this one. It was a fantastic read. We had that one shot that they just did to really tee off the Green Lantern core. It was last week or the week before. This Green Lantern run's been fantastic. They're kind of reintroducing the emotional spectrum. We kind of went for a while without like Hal really being front and center and kind of focal point. The Green Lantern's kind of just hopping around, and it was kind of in a weird place for a while. And then it was kind of in no place for a while. Yeah, of course, baby. And now it's kind of back. And it's back in a strong way. And not only is it back, all the characters are back. You know, everybody has a favorite Green Lantern. You know, everybody doesn't have the same favorite Green Lantern. There's so many cool ones. And what they've done with this is they've rolled them all in. They're all here. Hal's here, John Stewart's here, Guy Gardner's here, Kyle Rayner, Joe Mullins, the Teen Lantern. They're all here. So many Green Lanterns that you're really not going to do them all justice if you have them all in one book. So they've introduced this story called The Fractured Spectrum. Carol Ferris, a.k.a. Hal Jordan's Boo, you know, Blake Lively from the movie. She's a powered superhero called Star Sapphire. Think Green Lantern, but pink. Her energy source, her battery is from love instead of willpower. And in this story, her ex-fiance has manifested powers because of the great sorrow he has from their breakup. That can sound corny on the surface, but everybody is manifesting, not everybody, but there's countless people manifesting the powers of a ring slinger just from raw emotion. We saw Sinestro, who had no power, just get really mad, and he turned into a Red Lantern and started slinging ring Red Lantern style just from getting mad enough. We've seen it happen with other characters and other emotions. And we found out that because from the previous story, all the central batteries on all the different homeworlds, you know, Oa is the homeworld of the Green Lanterns. Their battery was destroyed. Krugar with the Yellow Lanterns and so on. There's nothing really channeling that energy and sending it to the rings. It's just raw emotional energy out there that people can have these emotional events that it taps into it and it fuels them with that power. And that's where we've gotten to this point. Now we're starting off from this point moving forward is we have to address the battery situation. this character, this ex-boyfriend, this character named Sorrow is working with a big villain, and they want to establish new batteries with this sorrow energy, which is not a true emotional color. It's not the red, the yellow, the orange, the blue. It's gray. And if they do that, they could fracture and destroy the emotional spectrum from good. So that's the big bad guy thing. That's what's happening where we start this new arc. But because we have so many characters, we're going to send our characters on a different mission to try to address this situation. Hal is going one way with the Green Lantern title, and the rest of our core is now going to be going in a separate direction in a brand new title called Green Lantern Corps, which is awesome. They got to give these people room to breathe. And of course, the characters I expect will bounce between the two. We already have Star Sapphire as like a clutch member of the Justice League Unlimited, and they kind of addressed that. Like, is she going to be participating in Green Lantern books, or is she going to be focusing on her membership with the Justice League? And it looks like that's what she's going to be doing. But again, I expect her to pop up where need be, where appropriate. So this is going to be exciting. This is going to be good. If you enjoyed the Jeff Johns era of Green Lantern, this is what it's feeling like. When it's vast cosmic story, a lot of the characters are in play. They're not getting sidelined. We're dealing with the actual emotional spectrum again, which is kind of like the foundation of Green Lantern at this point. It's really, really cool stuff. Drop a comment. Let me know if you're reading Jeremy Adams' Green Lantern, because he's been on it for a handful of issues now. This is issue 19, and he's one of those writers that if I see his name on it, it's mandatory for me to pick up because I know it's going to be amazing. It's just going to be good. It's going to be good. It feels warm here today. Yesterday wasn't bad, just wet. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. What is going on, Esteban, my man? How are you doing? How you doing? Oh, it looks like it's a super chat. No. $1.99 from JSS Brooklyn. Yeah. Good afternoon. What's going on, homie? My energy source is love. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. That explains you're way too nice with your review of media. But I appreciate your positivity and I love you for it. Joe says, well, don't know what happened here, but it's not showing what I posted. So afternoon all. Well, good afternoon to you too, Joe. Hope you're having a good day, my man. I think he posted that he's got a monthly giveaway that he does, that there's still some days to enter or a little bit of time to enter. I don't know if there is still time, but make sure y'all check it out just in case. Don't want to miss out on that. And $2 super chat from Chaos and Comics. Blow me the little kiss right back at you, my friend. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. I appreciate that. That gets us one step closer to adding that pack in for the day. Scott Z70 says, what color is Sorrow? He is gray. Gray. And it spawned out of pure raw emotion kind of thing. It was one of those events like I was talking about where it just kind of happened. Looking forward to Green Lantern. I've been enjoying it. There you go. There it is. I thought it was Wednesday for a moment. I was like, new comic book day. Now Tuesday is new DC day. Tuesday. I think he's gray. Yes, sir. Yeah, no blue and they have the blue and the indigo. Man, now I'm going to get them all twisted. I forget what virtue it is on it. I feel blue sometimes. That's tomorrow. Yeah. The Blue Lantern's Hope. There it is. Thank you, Esteban. It's nice to gain a day of life, Joe. Yeah, bonus day. AR keeps DMing me that resistance is futile. A little weird, bro. If you're hearing this, you are the resistance. Today is new DC Day where Mark tells Marvel no one likes you. Get out of here. Close. Pew, pew. Shots fired. Well, get some green at these lantern colors. There you go. Did it. Comic Cap Collectibles. What is going on, homie? Hope you're doing good today. About to start teaching after lunch here, but going to try to leave this open. Bro, just stream this to your class. They'll learn everything they need to know. I got you. We will get them on board ASAP. There we go. We got the We Are Legion in there. So is this Star Sapphire Sword just in time for Valentine's Day? Yeah, I guess so, dude. There is a little bit of a camp in this issue. I'm not going to lie. It gets a little mushy, unnecessarily mushy. And cool guest appearance by somebody who's not in the Lanterns as well that I thought was like a great homage to the 90s. My energy source is Zaxby's. Yeah, that's almost a direct quote from me, isn't it? I gotta lay off the Zaxby's though. Too much Zaxby's. My energy source is bacon. 2 days left to enter my giveaway. There it is. You got 2 days left, people. 2 days. Zaxby's is my favorite restaurants. Hey, twinning. Flo Dameron, what is going on? Best day of the week. Yeah, definitely my favorite day of the week. When it comes to new comic books, this is it. And it looks like Ronnie Johnson just brought us in for the win. Boom. Got a $2 super chat from Ronnie. Says, thanks for your involvement in C3. Absolutely. And that puts us at the 5 for 5 super chat goal for the day. Boom. There we go. So we'll be adding one of those packs in there. It is futile. The other day, Mark said, I think I'm a Star Trek guy. And I saw that Simpsons scene in my head where Spock says, my work here is done. Yeah. They're trying, despite them trying to run me off with stuff like Sector 31, I still enjoy sci-fi, man. I still love sci-fi stuff. I do like Zaxby's. I haven't ate there in a while. Well, Esteban, come down here, come visit, and we'll go eat Zaxby's together, my friend. How's Green Lantern War Journal over the 12 issues? I thought it was good. I think Philip Kennedy Johnson can kind of get too big sometimes. Talked about this idea a little bit before, but with what he did with Superman War World, dealing with the old gods and Orgum and that long format saga that he told, it worked really well because there's a lot that you can do there. A lot of different story angles, very Lord of the Rings-ish. There's a lot of plot points you can go down because Superman's like very multi-dimensional. With the John Stewart War Journal, it was kind of piggybacking on a couple of things that came before, including the War World saga. And it was a solid story. It had some really, what felt like really big iconic moments in it. Dealing with the Revenant Queen was pretty cool. It felt like kind of some carryover stuff from Future State that they're trying to wrap up. And then the old god Orgum thing from War World rolls over into that and then rolls over into Green Lantern. Hold on, the wife's staring at me. And so it just kind of, I don't know, it felt very involved in a lot of things. So I think that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily enjoy it as much because of that. And there's something that's like in my opinion, a lingering problem that needs to be addressed with John Stewart right now. His dead sister has been brought back as a construct by him. He has like this permanent construct hanging out to try to give some relief to his mom who's older and her mind's kind of giving away. And then it gets to a point where we realize like the construct's around because he wants it around. It's a John thing. So this guy's not mentally okay. You know what I mean? Like you're keeping a construct of your dead sister around because you just can't let go. You're not okay. He's gotta do something about that. We gotta get past that aspect of the story. And they look like they've turned it into a character they're keeping around. I know it's crazy, right?
Who are you talking to? Talking about not to. About.
I'm technically talking to myself.
That's what I said about. I corrected myself.
Stare back. Don't break eye contact. That's when I said the wife staring. Pops comment and stare back. Don't break eye contact. That's when they attack. My wife is staring at you. Uh-oh. Watch out for those laser eyes. Yeah.
What car? I'm taking a Jeep right now.
Take what you want. It sounds good. My list this week, TMNT 6, Green Lantern 19, Lex Luthor Special 1, and TMNT Last Ronin 2, number 4. I told Paul I'm ready for him to ship. Let's go. I'm looking forward to your haul video when you go through all those. That's always fun to watch. Always fun to see your excitement opening up those new books. But yeah, so John Stewart, the 12 issues was okay. A lot of my enjoyment came from my excitement about having like these 2 Green Lantern books coming out and excitement of seeing where they're going with it kind of thing. But it feels like it can really be in the weeds. It'll take you way out in the weeds. What did you do this time, Mark? Oh, she was just telling me that I need to reload the Capri Suns. She was sitting there holding the last one saying, this is the last one. I'm like, okay. She said, we need to get more. And I said, that's how that works? She goes, I can't get them. I said, I assume not, because she's literally heading to work. So, yeah, Dad of the Year. I got this covered. No problemo there. All right. But big things coming for Green Lantern. I don't know what the release date is for the Green Lantern Corps, what week it starts. It's got to be soon, though, like for this to continue, because the story is going to be running parallel to each other, so it can't be far off. Can't be far off at all. Yeah, there it is. So Green Lantern Corps number 1. That's going to be coming out February 12th, so just 2 weeks away. Look at that. Guy, Kyle, Joe, Teen Lantern, John, Baz, Jessica. That's going to be cool. Jeremy Adams, Morgan Hampton are going to be writing it together. Beautiful cover there. Wow, look at all that green. Some really cool variants. Azurdi, Olivetti, and Dave Wilkins cardstock. So good stuff. Corps is back in just in time for the Deadly New Fractured Spectrum Saga to go in full gear. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one a lot. I'm all in for more Green Lantern titles. Story's so big, one title don't do it. I told y'all we might sphere off from some DC today. Wasn't lying. Red Coat, issue number 9 out this week. Still my favorite Ghost Machine title. Still loving this. And we get some Johnny Appleseed in this issue. New story arcs really getting rocking and rolling after issue. Really was the first 6 issues were a story arc. Then 7 was like an epilogue. But man, 7 was beautiful. It was such a beautiful kind of one-off years later after the first story arc happened. Conversation with old Albert Einstein kind of on his deathbed and Simon Pure. It was great. Then the last issue, they kind of did a one-off story that kind of placing Simon present at an American massacre in the past, like this murderous family that they kind of re-steer history that he was involved in a part of it. So I'm excited to see where they go from here, what they're going to do with it. I've been loving everything Ghost Machine puts out, every bit of it. Well, hey, Hornsby and Halo's all right. It needs to get rocking and rolling, but here's the big one for this week. This is really like the biggest DC title dropping in terms of keeping up with what's going on in the DC universe. That's how Guy's supposed to look, not that hairpiece Gunn has on Nathan Fillion. Yeah, I'm not feeling the hairpiece either. I hope it looks better than just that one clip. It might be the camera angle. We learned this week that camera angles make a difference with that Superman movie. But some of the old set photos I remember seeing of Guy, he had this shorter cut around the sides. But maybe it'll see. Red Coat rules. Rook is my new favorite Ghost Machine. Yeah, that's a lot of people's top ones. Yep, Red Coat is my favorite too. Very much like Fable, the Red Coat cover. It's good stuff. It does look like Fables, yeah. Who did a lot of the art for Fables? I know Warren Ellis wrote it, right? But who did a lot of the art on Fables? I think you asked when I'm dating myself. Now I'm only on volume 3 of Fables. I get one trade at a time from ABX, and I've read like one trade a year at this point. Super reading slow. Still haven't had it spoiled for me. I'm looking forward to getting into it though. Still think the idea of having a nice haircut and then going to space where there's no barbers and coming back looking silly is funny. Yeah, that makes sense. Rook seems to have taken the hiatus, it seems. Yeah, Rook, what is it? It's back in, it's not April. It might be April or a little bit before. They announced it right before 6 went out. Might be March, February or March. I don't know. It's coming back real soon. It ain't a long hiatus. They hiatused it while they were rolling out the new ones. But yeah. Here we go. Superman Lex Luthor special. Now, be careful when you're out shopping on the shelves. If you're looking for this, don't accidentally pick up Lex in the City, a play on the HBO Sex in the City, which is a special that's out this week that I skipped on. Just a little funsy ones-off thing that I have really no interest in. But this Superman Lex Luthor special, this might as well just be the next issue of Joshua Williamson's Superman. This is just a clear continuation. And not just that. This is directly tied in a big way to the DC All-In special, the one that kicked off the All-In initiative, the one that kicked off the Absolute Universe, the big event where Darkseid went and fought the Spectre, stormed the Watchtower, and essentially died, at least to everyone's knowledge, died. This is a direct continuation, callback to that, as well as a continuation from, Bill Willingham, there it is, and continuation of the regular Superman run. So don't think that you're going to just skip this and you're going to keep pulling Superman and you're not going to have missed something. You definitely will have missed something big. So a lot going on in Superman. We had the House of Brainiac stuff happen with right before Absolute Power. Lex was trying to reform on his own. You know, he gave away Luthor Corps, turned into Super Corp. He put himself in jail to do his time for his crimes, actively working with heroes whenever they would need any assistance, went and fought in the whole Brainiac situation, ultimately lost his memory due to getting injured, has some amnesia, and he's been kind of like not on a journey of exploring because he doesn't really care. From what he hears, he was a terrible person. He really had no interest in being that person. But this is the book where we're going to be specifically addressing the memory loss. How people are when this book starts is not going to be how they are when this book finishes. So if you skip this, you might be like, how did this happen to who, kind of thing. So if you're keeping up with Superman, this is a must read. Can I order Lex with the Amazon Alexa, or would that break their AI? I'd say try it, see what happens. I'm looking forward to that Lex Luthor special. I read Superman yesterday and I loved it. Yeah, Superman's been so good. Skipped Lex Day? No, I'm skipping Leg Day. Lex in the City has definitely immediately won me over. We'll take a look at it here in a minute. Fables, Mark Buckingham penciled more than 110 issues. Oh my gosh. That's a busy dude. I wonder if he got them all out on time. Well, how modern artists have a hard time getting everything out on time. I wonder if he was able to pull it off. But yeah, this one definitely highly recommend. We have this cover right here, the foil Virgin we're giving away today, courtesy of ABX Comics and Games. Link in the description. Be sure to follow them, check them out. Got their Facebook group over there. And then there's a pretty cool Greg Melnikov. Pretty dope. It kind of looks JRJR to me. Looks very JRJR to me. But it's a cool cover all the same. That foil one was the one, though. It was definitely the one. So that's what we're giving away today. New Hell Hunters issue 2 is out this week. Now, I am pulling that strictly for Uncle Sal Ghost Rider, the World War II Ghost Rider that was introduced in the pages of Philip Kennedy Johnson's Hulk. And Philip Kennedy Johnson's writing this too. I loved issue 1. I'm fearful of this book, though. Issue 1 kind of gave me what I wanted already. It gave the backstory of Uncle Sal and how he became a writer. And it's got Nick Fury, it's got Bucky, Wolverine, and I think we're going to spend different issues focusing on different characters. I don't care about none of them except for that Ghost Rider. And I think might be spending a lot of time reading this and dollars on it just to have to wait between issues to get what I'm looking for. Here we go. Hornsby and Halo. This is admittingly, in my opinion, the weakest outing that we've seen from Ghost Machine yet. It's not for lack of talent. Peter J. Tomasi's writing. Peter Snersberg is on the art. Rob Lee, of course, is doing the letters. And John Calais, however you say that, is doing the colors on it. This is New Gods in a way. You know, that's a heaven and hell were at war. They had this social experiment where, like, we'll give this angel to these demons to raise on earth and this demon to angels raised on earth. The whole nature versus nurture thing. The kids are not aware of their own legacy, of who they are, their powers. And they have like, it looks like they almost like activate their angel and demonic powers, like superpowers in a sense. They look like normal kids, but then these powers will manifest and then they'll have no recollection of having used them or gone out and stuff. Now, the lore, the little bit of lore that they've given us in this, I'm really down for. I love the War of the Heavens angle and stuff. And there are some other elements that they're teasing us with on Earth, like some people watching over these kids, the whole ancient battle of good versus evil. But I'm really ready to get into the story. I'm just really impatient with this one. I'm not a big fan of stuff following kids around. You know, I think for the most part as an adult, like I don't relate as well anymore, you know. And this does fall under the Family Odyssey imprint. So I would think that it might be intended for all ages, but then you have like zombie covers and stuff like that. And I don't know. It just didn't immediately pull me in like the other ones have. I'm definitely still pulling it. I'm not dropping it. I have no intention on dropping it. I want to see where this goes, give it a fair shake, give it a story arc, and then just do what I typically do when I want to drop something and talk about doing it and never do it. But I'm going to ride it out. We're going to see where it goes. You know, not everyone's reading it, but I'm going to stay on it. I'm all in for Ghost Machine. I want to support this company. I want to support them. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them put more stuff out. I don't want it to stop. So to do that, I'm voting with my wallet, just like I do with the DC stuff. I like what they do, so I'll support it. We got the Comiverse in here. What's going on, Tony? How are you? Garfong, what's up? What's up? Augusta Tree, check out cover 53 and 162 for close examples of comparison. Very interesting. Oh, wait. I don't know. No. Oh, okay. Talking to Paul. I skipped out on the Hornsby and Halo one. Might wait till later to get it. Yeah, you always get it in collected volume, trade paperbacks and stuff like that. I'm unsure about Hornsby and Halo. It does definitely feel like the weakest title. Yeah, there's no denying it's the weakest title. There's just not. I'm not saying it won't swap or change. Different writers have different styles, the way they build up stories. Rockefeller started with a bang. Hyde Street, I'm loving. Obviously, Geiger, Rook, and Redcoat are on everyone. No one has anything bad to say about those except John's Comics with Kids didn't enjoy most of these titles. There's not his jam. Modern artists have trouble getting stuff out on time except Dan Moore, according to Kieran Gillen. Dan Moore is a beast. Remember, She-Hulk, smash that thumbs up. Yeah, I appreciate it, everybody. Make sure y'all do hit that. Definitely hit it. Push it. Push it real good. Let's see, we got Hornsby and Halo. We've got DC Power Rise of the Power Company. Not sure what this one is. The Black History Month special. There we go. I see it up in the corner there. I know they do the DC Power, but I'm not sure what the Power Company is. Let's see. The Justice League's watchtower looming in the sky is intended to inspire hope and faith in superheroes, but not everyone believes metahumans act in humanity's best interests. The fringe beliefs that Waller was right have grown louder as paramilitary groups take to the streets to take Earth back for the human race. Enter Josiah Power, a meta attorney who's seen enough of rising hate and sets out to assemble a team not only to protect Black and brown communities from these new threats, but also to rebuild human faith in heroes. These are typically like anthology style books. You know, you'll get a handful of different characters, short stories, and all that. So, I don't know. That one was not on my pool. Let's see. Yeah, small week. Here it is. The DC's Lex and the City. Oh, fiddlesticks. He got splashed by Superman flying by. I'm not sure how this one. That's just weird looking. Is this the What She Sees variant? Is that what's happening? See, Sozumaki cardstock variant. And then you got very anime looking Ivy and Harley. Is this meant to be like the Valentine's Day special book? Are they just putting it out early? Is that what's happening here? You get one Lex cover for Lex in the City. After Superman flew away yet again, I had to wonder, was I trying to destroy him or was he destroying me? Written by Brendan Hay, Cena Grace, Dave, somebody, this person, that person, them, that one. Art by those people. Where's the synopsis? Here we go. It's Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's Day special, which means that love and heartbreak are sweeping every city in the DCU. This anthology collects 8 stories of heroes and villains looking for love in the big city, which practically feels like its own character. Lex laments over when it got away. The big, ever-elusive metropolitan man, Superman. Raven and Beast Boy embark on a romantic scavenger hunt across San Francisco. Damian Wayne runs a dating advice gauntlet through Gotham City, organized by none other than the dating master himself, Tim Drake. This is so not for me. They've just destroyed Tim Drake, the dating master Tim Drake. We were talking about that the other day. When you don't know what to do with them, just make up some wild stuff. What's the price tag on this? I don't see a price tag on it. It's probably on the cover. It looks like $9.99. How many? It's got to have a lot of pages. Cover date, distribution. I don't see a lot of times we'll have the cover pages in here, but yeah, it's definitely an oversized one. Just a bunch of fun stories. If you're looking for something for Valentine's Day, you just feel like reading something festive in the season. There you go. Lex in the City, hard pass. Looking for love in all the wrong place. And I'm not a fan of anthologies. Lex channeling his in on Michael Jackson. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up Lex in the City. I love the cover. It's a cool cover, but I'm not. Yeah, it's a cool cover with Superman splashing and everything, but I'm definitely not paying $10 for it, even with my discount. I wouldn't pay that. I just can't do it for a cover. Not a standard. I have a hard time buying exclusives a lot of times just for the cover. I'm very selective. Not knocking anybody else, so it's definitely cool. But I don't know. I wish they'd find a new format. You know, every holiday gets one of these. Valentine's Day, they do a spring one, a summer special, Christmas one, Thanksgiving one, Halloween one. They always have the holiday one shot where they get like a good variety of writers and artists to tell mini stories and stuff. I wish we could get like a new format though. Like they've done that for years now. Like find another format and run it and see how it works. Like maybe instead of doing an anthology, just do a special, just a single character tell a good one-off story. You can do some really incredible storytelling if you give somebody 48 pages, 64 pages. I mean, that's a lot of story that you can tell to do something like really meaningful, memorable, iconic, and really have a story to tell. There's no meat in these books. There's no time to do anything memorable. There's nothing worth sharing with someone saying, "Hey, you got to pick this up because of this." I think that would be nice. Yeah, exactly. Perfect example. Like they do for Silent Night. They've done it for 2 Christmases now, and it's been great both times. Where Santa teams up with like the actual DC comic Santa that's appeared numerous times. Teams up with Batman, fight Krampus and stuff, but you get 6 issues. They do it in 6 issues, and they drop it weekly, so you get it all in the season. Granted, Christmas kind of has a longer celebration period, but you get a legit story, ties into continuity, everything worth talking about. Yeah, I'm for that. It looks like artwork from the Borderlands video game in this Lex cover. Nice. What's going on, Entropy and Comics? How are you doing, Kev? Hope you're having a good one. Let's see. We got I don't know if we have any more books we're about to see. Then we'll talk about the Superman trailer and run the giveaway. New Dick Tracy #7 is out. And if you watch the Dick Tracy movie from the 90s, you might want to check out this Dick Tracy series. Pick up at issue 6. This will be the second one into this story arc. It's been solid. It has been solid. We got some Miller World goodness. Nightclub number 5. This is volume 2. This might be the last issue. Danny started the nightclub because they wanted to do something good and use his powers as a vampire to help other people. Now he's been murdered by the school bullies. Sam initiated into the cult. Can Amy stop them before this gets any worse? Yo, this has been a wild volume. That's the thing with Miller World, man. Any of his stories, there's no sense of safety for any of the characters. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, they've been here since issue 1. They're the main character. No one's ever safe. This is a group of friends that end up with vampire powers. It's not like a world where everyone knows vampires exist or anything like that. They were trying to become make a viral video, make some money, and just doing little stunts and stuff. They had an accident. One of them got mortally wounded and ended up having a blood transfusion. Not known to him, but this vampire gave him a blood transfusion, giving him powers. He ended up giving them to his friends, and they made a name for themselves on the internet, being masked people, saving people. No one knows they're vampires. They know they are, but other people don't. They just think they're these kids that go around helping people and saving people. They're very mysterious. In this volume, they get found out. They get found out not by the government, not by the authorities, but by their peers, and they get taken advantage of. And now other people have their powers, and they've been going and killing them off. It's been wild. It's been absolutely wild. I enjoy everything that comes out in the Miller World. There's some new titles coming up soon, like a story about on the Vatican, like vampires at the Vatican or something. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, now I'm getting nervous about this. This is where my first sense of dread for Diamond is actually coming in. And if Paul's still in the chat, I didn't even think about this, but Monsters #3 comes out this week, and that's still a Diamond. That's a Diamond book. I don't think you could Penguin Random House them, being from King Spot. But I've had this on my pool since the beginning. I love my Universal Horror Monsters. We finally get Frankenstein on the cover. He's right up there at my favorite with the Creature. Probably my favorite monster. Creature from the Black Lagoon is probably my favorite OG movie. But man, beautiful cover. Can't wait. I got I think I have this one on my pool as well with Dracula and his brides. I get 2 covers of it, but I'm excited to see what goes on with Slayer's going to be facing off with Mr. Hyde in this issue. A lot of story, a lot of lore to this series. Mark Spears puts a lot into it. Of course, the art is insane. The beautiful covers that he does all the interiors for it. So I think that might be it. Oh, Return of the Living Dead, another Mark Spears shocker one there. It didn't get as much good feedback on the story in that one as Monsters did, but a lot of people cover by his stuff. I definitely recommend reading Monsters, though. It's some cool stuff. Yeah, I think that's it from the DC side of things. Let's see. Boop. That's it from the DC stuff. The license expired and Disney made a deal with Dark Horse to continue those books. Which one? I'll probably miss some comments. Let's see. Oh, I'm way up here. Where? First rule of Nightclub. Exactly. That's where they went wrong. Dark Horse and Marvel both have Star Wars. It's a shared partnership. I think Dark Horse just licensed them from Marvel, if I'm not mistaken. There's certain stuff that Marvel's not wanting to do. Same thing with the Disney stuff. Like they don't want to do the villains like Scar and what's that bad guy from Cinderella? Maleficent. They do kid-friendly Star Wars comics while Marvel has a more adult feel. They have it split by tone. I don't remember the details, but I remember hearing about that. I thought IDW did the kid Star Wars. Yeah, I think that's where the Star Wars Adventures or something like that. Yeah, it gets crazy. Gets crazy. Creature from the Black Lagoon is my favorite Universal monster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, am I back? There we go. Got frozen. Yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon is my favorite Universal monster. Yeah, it's my favorite movie. That original movie is just wild, wild. Like it still looks high quality today. Something about filming underwater, however they did it, it's just freaking beautiful. We don't have tracking for this week's Diamond shipment. An email from Diamond said that a lot of this week's comics would ship next week's. When will it end? Well, we know the answer to that. Not soon enough. Has there been any word if any of these super independents have made any kind of deals with Penguin or Lunar yet? The ones that you can only get from Diamond still? I would love to know when that's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Wasn't that Luke's kid? Yo, did this freeze again? Yo, I don't know what's happening. This thing's freezing up. I keep having the Control-Alt-Delete to unlock the freeze. Thought Mark wasn't coming back. I did too. Oh, Luke's wife. There it is. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Close some of these tabs. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. All right. So we're about to get ready to get the giveaway in there. I got to pick up Finn today. Got to go get Little Man. It's karate day as well. The new Tuesday schedules have me picking him up, bringing him home, immediately changing and heading right back out the door to go learn some karate. And Monkey's got ballet today. Busy day. And then hopefully going right back up to the bookstore to go work on something up there. Boom was going to move to Pingham Random House in June. They're moving that transition forward. Yeah, I saw where IDW put out a notice saying roughly the same thing as well, that they were planning on doing it, but now they're just moving it to the immediate, like making it happen as soon as possible. Yeah, Diamond's done. It's just the slow death now. The slow death. Go ahead and get that hashtag in. Everyone's getting it rocking and rolling. We'll go over the giveaways. We got to add the extra pack in there. A big shout out to ABX Comics and Games. Don't forget to check the link in the description below. We've donated the giveaway for today with the Lex Luthor foil version special there and Power Girl issue number 17. Beautiful variant covers. And I guess with these, I'll just like grab a random pack. We're adding one of the Ollie's 5 packs because we hit the super chat goal for the day. There's 5 of these things, and they're in order. They're in no specific order. Someone put a number in the chat, and I'll grab that one. I'll count from the top and just grab that pack. First one to drop a number 1 through 5. Going with that number. And that's the one we'll add in the giveaway for today. 4 it is. The second from the bottom. Boom, right there. Cosmic cards to add in there. So the pack that you grabbed the double shot with Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen #1 and the Dark Crisis Big Bang #1, and then cannot tell at all what's in the middle. So those are getting added in there. Then we'll pull the Cosmic cards. You also get the ABX Comics and Games sticker. It's going in there. These are the new ones, the slightly bigger ones. Perfect for the back windshield of your car or the front windshield, just not on the driver's side. Use the passenger side. Definitely use the passenger side. All righty, tidy, lefty, loosey. Share screen, giveaway tool, share screen. Refresh. Man, there's just a lot of internet issues today. I'm having to refresh the giveaway tool. All right. Not sure why all the things are happening. Hey, Mama. How are you? That's good. All right, there we go. Got that up. Everyone get the hashtag in. We'll give it another minute, and then we'll spin that bad boy. Oh, we didn't even talk about the Superman thing. We can definitely talk about that while we get that in there. I know everyone saw the new TV spot. This one. People are talking. People that split the internet for whatever reason. And as soon as it came out, people were just demolishing it. In every post in the comments, there's tons of people saying that he's cross-eyed, making fun of the CGI, saying the CGI face looks terrible. And right after it came out, we talked about it on the stream that that's not a CGI face. That's a camera up close to his face. My mom's doing this out of the corner of my eye. But it's not, that's just an up close shot of his face. And everyone's so used to just criticizing everything and trying to talk trash about CGI that they just say that. They just said those words. It's not though. It's just a close up of his face, and it's a weird camera angle for sure. Dude, that's the exact same thing I told my dad, that it looks like Jonathan. Looks like a young Dean Cain. But yeah, it looks just like him. Looks just like him. I've met Jonathan in person a couple times. Looks just like him. Spot on. But have y'all ever seen like those TikTok videos or those dance videos and stuff where the people are dancing but the camera's locked on their face, where they're staying like perfectly even with the camera? It reminds me of those, but it just has this weird uncanny valley. Weird uncanny valley effect. But I don't know, people, it's a weird shot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's because we just haven't seen it before. We're just still locked in and connected to these South Park dancer. Yeah, close enough. We're connected to like a certain mental image of Superman that this is something new coming in. Who knows? But I don't know. This movie has got a lot of momentum. It's got a lot of people talking about it, but will it be in a way that will drive people to go see it first day? I don't know. Still a lot to talk about, a lot to figure out with it, but I'll spin this bad boy. Y'all know the rules. Free shipping worldwide if you're a channel member. Free shipping in the lower 48 if you are not a channel member. If you're not in the lower 48 and you win, you can prize tag somebody, or you can get a shipping credit and you can pay the difference. And that's up to you. And we'll draw the winner. And then we'll draw the extra bonus cards and all that stuff. And here we go. Going to Trev. Big shout out. Congrats to Trev. Good stuff, homie. Trev, make sure you shoot me a message and make sure I have the most updated shipping address for you. Congrats to you, good sir. Monkey said she wanted to pull the card. So while we're doing that, I want to pull something up. I'm going to ask everybody for help before we leave. Help with something. I see you're here. Go to my channel. Now where is it at? Let's hit this. Pause that. All right, have that ready. All right, here we go. You know the rules. No looking. She's very excited. I put it right here.
Okay, boy, here I go.
Okay. Oh, that's a good two. Very appropriate too. Last one, just one. Okay.
Okay, all of them.
Oh, you got all of them.
Boys and girls.
That's how she measures success, is an even balance of boys and girls. So you got from the early 90s, very awesome card, Karen Starr, aka Power Girl, in an outfit that you might not have ever noticed her wear before. So won a Power Girl card with the comic Black Lightning. Freaking sweet. And then from Great Battles Crisis
Why'd you say
on Infinite Earths. I said frickin'. I'm sorry. I won't say frickin'. All right, that's it. Going to Trev. Now, I have a huge ask from everybody. I've been watching like the YouTube algorithm stuff a little bit, the way that videos perform. It seems like the stuff that I post gets no traction on day one, and it'll typically get traction 48 hours after I post it. I want to try something as we leave here today, as we end the stream. I'm going to post a link to the video that I did from yesterday. So as you leave here, as we say our goodbyes, if y'all can all do me a solid, because I want to test the theory. There's 30 people watching, and that should be enough to potentially test this. If y'all have, whether you have or haven't watched the video from yesterday yet, when we leave here, hit that link for me. It'll just take you over to that video and go watch just enough of it to put a thumbs up on it and a comment under it. And I want to see what that amount of traction does to a video. If we can even get like, I don't know, 20 of the 30 people to do that, I want to see what that kind of traction does to an algorithm. That would just want to run that experiment. So we're going to wrap this up, but if y'all could do me that huge favor, I'd really much appreciate it. And be sure to check out the video tomorrow. It's a trip to Ollie's to go get this stuff and some toys and everything. And then hopefully I have something really cool to show y'all later. I'm going to try to get some footage. A massive, massive, massive collection walked in the door today that I'm going to be working on, helping price out, assess and stuff. And there's some mega grails that I pulled out of it already today. So I'll be going back up to the shop to try to put in some hours helping Paul work on that. But that's going to do it for today. Hit that link. We're going to head out of here. Remember, just make sure you hit the thumbs up and leave a comment or something, because I want to see what kind of traction that actually does. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And until next time, as always, remember, we are Legion.